University of Pefaa is heir to a 76-year-old university tradition, which commenced with the inception of the University of Ceylon, the first institution of its kind established in Colombo on 1st July 1942. Until the infrastructure at Pefaa was established through Caldecott, a British colonial administrator and former governor of Ceylon, together with prominent multifaceted educationist Sir William Ivor Jennings as Vice-Chancellor of the university. At its inception, the university was of very modest proportions and consisted of 4 faculties spread over 2 locations in Colombo. From 1942 to 1951, the university experienced a phase of impressive growth in many respects, and in 1950 saw the establishment of the Faculty of Engineering in Colombo under the leadership of Professor Eustace Oliver Edwin Pereira. In 1952, once the setup was completed, the university was located to Pefaa in the central province, which bore greener surroundings and idyllic settings for the honing of talent, attitudes and skills. The engineering faculty was shifted to Pefaa in 1964. Since then, under the patronage of many noteworthy successors, the island's oldest university has developed today as the largest, most renowned and most comprehending in Sri Lanka. University of Pefaa strives to offer globally recognized knowledge and education to knowledge seekers at undergraduate and postgraduate levels, while fulfilling many national educational needs at several other levels. The university values academic freedom and cultural diversity, while endeavoring to provide the highest standards of teaching, training, learning and research. It hosts 9 faculties with an undergraduate student population of nearly 11,000, with over 1,500 registered postgraduate students. Pefaa, being a residential university, provides on-campus accommodation to over 60% of its undergraduate students. At its inception in 1950, the engineering faculty consisted of just 3 departments of study: civil engineering, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering. Steady expansion and diversification of the faculty have taken place since the move to Pefaa, and there are now 8 departments of study: civil engineering, electrical and electronic engineering, mechanical engineering, engineering mathematics, manufacturing and industrial engineering, chemical and process engineering, computer engineering, engineering management. The engineering faculty has been maintaining a long-standing reputation for excellence in engineering education, thanks to the well-qualified and dedicated team of academic and support staff. The faculty runs many postgraduate programs, research degrees, as well as taught courses, leading to master's and PhD degrees in different disciplines of engineering. This is coupled with an array of technical and non-technical courses, fieldwork and industrial training, all warranting a good balance between sound theoretical knowledge and industrial exposure. Furthermore, in aid of career and professional development of young engineers and technical staff of the industry, the faculty conducts many diploma-level courses with the participation of experts from all over the world. Unparalleled opportunities within a diverse culture and intellectual climate provides one of the best opportunities to become a well-rounded engineering graduate with a world-acclaimed engineering degree. Many renowned professional engineers in Sri Lanka and based around the world can attest to the quality and standards maintained at the faculty. Formed in September 1991 under the guidance of former Dean Emeritus Professor MP Ranaweera, Pefaa is the alumni association of the Peradeniya Engineering Faculty with a membership of around 5,000. Pefaa is the first faculty-level alumni association in the country and is a government-registered charity organization. Its main objectives are to encourage, foster and promote close relations between the faculty and its alumni and among alumni, financially and otherwise, the faculty and its students and alumni. Helping students in their activities. In the recent past, Pefaa has been involved in administering a number of scholarships to undergraduates granted by alumni. Pefaa also makes awards established in the names of distinguished past staff members and also felicitates alumni who have rendered yeoman service to the faculty and the country. It also helps the undergraduates through orientation programs and by organizing lectures and seminars on industry-related topics. Pefaa supports industrial training of undergraduates and collects material for the faculty library and laboratories through its members. Pefaa is also involved in the refurbishment of lecture rooms and seminar halls, coordination of donation of the latest books to the libraries from well-wishers. Pefaa recently started a project to provide a Wi-Fi-enabled synchronized clock system to the university. At the 26th Annual General Meeting of Pefaa, which was held on 2nd December 2017, it was determined to form the Pefaa Colombo chapter. The main objective of the Colombo chapter was to get engineers who graduated from Peradeniya and then University of Ceylon to get involved in Pefaa activities effectively. The Colombo chapter was ceremonially formed at Cinnamon Grand Hotel on September 27, 2018 with over 400 alumni participating. Another objective was to guide and assist alumni who have recently completed their course of study at the faculty to obtain employment and to engage in productive pursuits that are beneficial to society, thereby bridging the gap between the industry, academics and students. Bus Project. One of the biggest monetary projects done by Pefaa is a 42-seater, fully equipped AC bus purchased for the faculty in the year 2015. Refurbishment of facilities at the faculty. Ongoing projects coordinated by Pefaa are the conversion of old lecture rooms into new state-of-the-art lecture rooms with all facilities. This is done with the help of groups of alumni. The refurbishment includes air conditioning, supply and installation of fans, multimedia projectors, computers, new chairs, curtains, etc. Pefaa was able to guide the members to convert a space into a state-of-the-art conference room. Pefaa has two categories of memberships available: Life Member Any person who has completed an undergraduate or postgraduate course in the Faculty of Engineering, University of Peradeniya can become a life member by paying a life membership fee. And honorary member. Any person who has not been eligible for ordinary membership but has rendered distinguished service to the faculty may be nominated by the Executive Committee and be elected by the chapter as an honorary member.
Hello?
Pefaa is contributing to the development of the faculty and student life through its members who are always willing to give back to their alma mater.
Good day to you all. Today is yet another remarkable day in our Pefaa journey. As you all may know, it is 30th annual general meeting of our Peradeniya Engineering Faculty Alumni Association, which was founded by then Dean Professor M.P. Ranaweera on 29th September 1991. On behalf of Pefaa family, I would like to warmly welcome you all to this meeting online. Without further delay, let us join the meeting proceedings and wish Pefaa also a successful year ahead. To start with today's proceedings, let us pay respect to our dear members and non-members and all who left us during the past year, especially Professor C.L. Vijayathilaka, one of the greatest alumni of Peradeniya Engineering Faculty Alumni Association. So please, for respect all of these members and non-members, let us obtain 1 minute silence before starting. Thank you very much. To start today's proceedings, I cordially invite the President, past year President, Engineer Gamunu Ranasinghe, the General Secretary, Dr. Shobha Herath, and the Treasurer, Dr. Prabhavira Kon, to the head table and to continue with today's proceedings. Thank you all.
Good morning, everybody. Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Pefaa committee members, Pefaa members, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I must thank Vice Chancellor Professor M.D. Lamawan sir for accepting our invitation. However, he is unable to grace this occasion owing to an official ceremony at the university. I welcome newly appointed Dean Dr. Uday Dissanayake for the 30th Pefaa Annual General Meeting. Executive Committee members and all Pefaa members are also welcome for the GM. Today is a historic day for Pefaa. It is almost 30 years ago, Pefaa was set up at the Faculty of Engineering to encourage, foster, and promote close relations between the faculty and its alumni, and among the alumni themselves. However, prevailing health guidelines in the country, we are restricted to conduct the 30th AGM online. At the beginning of the term, 2020-21, several subcommittees were established within the executive committee to organize the activities owing to the COVID-19 pandemic situation in the country. We held executive committee meetings regularly online and managed to achieve our targets. Engineering Technology Incubation Center, ETIC, was unveiled in March 2021 at the faculty. Managing the ETIC funds has been carried out by Pefaa in timely manner. I encourage our members to utilize the facility for their product development research. At the first quarter of 2021, the faculty was informed to conduct final year students' exam subject to imposed COVID-19 guidelines. The major problem faculty faced was maintaining the hygiene of students at hostels. We requested Pefaa to organize a set of washing machines to be placed at hostels for the students. I must thank all the sponsors who helped us to hand over 22 numbers of washing machines to Dean in a very short notice. For the first time, Pefaa created the YouTube channel to share our achievements of alumni members around the world. All our live programs are being telecasted through the YouTube channel. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Professor Buddhi Marabe, Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe, Dr. Beshan Kulapala, Dr. Anand Vijayvikrama, and Dr. Tilak Siamalapitia for their cooperation to present Pefaa talk that was initiated this year to keep up the members alive with Pefaa activities. I must also thank the management of Event TV for extending their generosity to telecast the series parallelly with Pefaa YouTube channel. Pefaa has managed to pay the studentships to selected undergraduates on time as agreed with donors. Pefaa took initiatives to give a number of laptops association with Colombo chapter to assist our undergraduates during COVID-19 period to continue their education. We were introduced a few more studentships for 2021 for the benefit of undergraduate students. Though our outdoor activities are hindered by COVID-19 pandemic situation, we continued our membership drive program using developed e-flyer and managed to onboard membership about 50 new members, including overseas members. A committee was appointed to screen Pefaa database and update it by removing duplicates and adding missing information. The committee has screened about 70% of the database. The progress of the academic industry joint research program initiated with Colombo chapter was severely affected by COVID-19 pandemic. However, two projects are being forward moved forward at a reasonable momentum. The next committee will follow up these joint research programs once the health conditions are improved. Under the faculty 5-year development plan, Pefaa has recognized several projects with the support of the Dean and the department heads. I wish to thank Professor Gamunu Herat, the past Dean, who supported us in numerous ways to set up the plan. 2 projects identified in the plan were executed and will be completed at the end of year 2021. Pefaa thanks to E81 batch for their financial support for EOE Pereira Theatre lighting project, which was a long-awaiting project at the faculty. Pefaa also admires Peradeniya Alumni University Association of New South Wales, Puan, was partly funded for 24x7 library project requested by the Dean Office. Considering the volume of the faculty landscaping project, Pefaa and Colombo chapter agreed to divide its several sub-projects. E82 batch has already decided to fund for one of the sub-projects of landscaping project. Some other projects have been identified at departmental level and Pefaa seeks sponsors to accomplish them. Proposals have been invited to prepare cost estimates for the 2 projects, naming renovation of washrooms and construction of visitors lounge at administration building. Shortlisted departmental level projects will be announced to find financial resources. Pefaa invites our members to extend their support to make them reality. Pefaa moved one step forward and undertook to support CSR projects at the university. Pefaa coordinated the construction of the intermediate treatment center for COVID-19 patients at the University Health Center. The project was funded by E94 batch and Pefaa appreciates the support at a very short notice. For the second time, Pefaa conducts online sessions for CV writing and mock interviews for our young undergraduates in association with the Industrial Training and Career Guidance Unit. It was very successful and hope to continue as an annual event. All these events and projects are not completed only by myself. It's a team effort. I must thank all the members in the executive committee, especially Dr. Shobha, the General Secretary, for their commitment and courage to make all this success. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Gamunu. I would now like to invite the Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Udaya Disanayake, to address the gathering.
Many thanks for your kind introduction, Engineer Gamunu Ranasinghe.
We can't hear you, sir.
Still, you can't hear?
We can hear.
Yes,
sir, please continue.
Right. Yes, is that okay? Can I go ahead?
Yes.
Engineer Gamunu Ranasinghe, the President of FIPA, and Dr. Shobha Herat, General Secretary of Pefaa, and Dr. Ranaweera Kon, Treasurer of Pefaa, Professor MP Ranaweera, former Dean of the faculty who originated this idea of an alumni association 30 years back, all the distinguished alumni and well-wishers joining this occasion from all over the world. Good day to all of you. It is a great pleasure for me to meet and address you as the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, University of Peradeniya. I was appointed less than 2 months back, and until this time, I did not have the opportunity to meet members of the Pefaa even at executive committee level officially. However, I was involved with Pefaa soon after I returned from my postgraduate studies in 1996. It was, in fact, Dr. Jayalat Idrisinghe who introduced me to the Pefaa. I worked as a committee member, assistant treasurer, assistant secretary, and the secretary of Pefaa for about 5-6 years continuously. When late engineer Newton Vikramasuriya, late engineer Gamlu Silva,
Newton Vikramasuriya.
Sorry about that. And engineer Mervin Gunasekara were the presidents. It was the almost 3 hours travel from Peradeniya to IESL on Sunday morning, once in 2 months. That was a very enjoyable and memorable event with the participation of Professor Ranaweera, Professor Nimal Senviratne, and sometimes Dr. Keith Sena. The discussion where the discussions took place, all topics under the sun. This casual encounter with senior academics of the faculty was a gifted learning experience for me. And lunch at SSC Sports Club after Colombo meeting with late engineer Vidyajyoti Gamnu Silva, with his never-ending stories at the State Engineering Corporation and Cultural Triangle are unforgettable. I was the head civil engineering for about 2 years before electing as the Dean Engineering. And last 2 years have been rough riding for everyone due to the challenges imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic situation. As far as the academic program of the faculty was concerned, we were able to graduate 2 batches, one in year 2020 and the other in year 2021 during this pandemic period. The teaching and learning process was completely online for some time at the beginning and later shifted to hybrid mode. Even though it was not utilized up to high extent, the learning management system fields was there with an acceptable infrastructure at the faculty, and suddenly a heavy load transferred to that to conduct both lectures and exams via online system. Situation was more challenging as there are usually 5 batches at a time at the faculty due to various reasons. So I must appreciate the enormous support extended by the staff members during this time to transfer rapidly from usual classroom blackboard teaching to teaching via computer screen. Without seeing student in front of you, without seeing the facial expression, it is a difficult task. Not only the lab classes, but also the project work was conducted online, including the survey camp. Conducting exams was the most challenging of all, while maintaining the standard of the exams and the security. All staff members were stretched to the limit to achieve this goal. Students also did a lot of sacrifice from their end and extended their full support for us to go ahead with online teaching and assessment. In addition to the usual device capacity, strength of data connection, and power failures issues, some of them became COVID patients. Some of them lost their close family members and had COVID patients at home while they were doing exams. Affected seriously by the bad economic conditions due to COVID and deprived of the opportunity of peer learning. In this backdrop, the valuable support given by Pefaa is very encouraging. I am very happy to see that Pefaa understood the pulse of the students and the staff at the faculty, and by its own initiative supported immensely to come out of these difficulties. This volunteer and self-initiated support is of enormous strength to the dean and also to all students and staff of the faculty. So our president has already outlined some of the work which was done at the faculty by Pefaa, but I would also like to briefly go through the support given by the Pefaa at various levels. For students, there were regular and emergency support in terms of loans and outright donation, supports to purchase laptop computers and instruments, and also to support students by giving prizes and appreciation for high performing students. One of the most important areas in which our students need substantial improvement is the soft skill development. I really appreciate the collective effort put forward by Pefaa in this respect, together with the industrial training and career guidance units of the faculty. When students were brought to the faculty early this year, before countrywide vaccination program was started, they were kept in hostels in strict bio bubble. Pefaa came forward at this time to donate washing machines to be installed at Akbar Hall. From the infrastructure development side, as you are very much aware, the buildings and the laboratories of the faculty were constructed in early 60s, and now they are nearly 60 years old. Maintaining of buildings and upgrading the facilities to suit the present learning and teaching environment is highly involved and expensive. It becomes further challenging as some of the facilities on the other side of the river, like Hilda Besekara Hall, Vijayavardhana Hall, James Pierce Hall, etc., and some buildings in the arts and science faculties were about 10 to 15 years older than our buildings and demand more urgent attention. Together with several severe capital cost cut by the government due to prevailing COVID affected economy, even the construction work of the 3 already started building projects of the faculty is becoming a real struggle. So in this respect, the support given by Pefaa for the improvements of Yoi Pereira Theatre and the development of Professor Ture Raja Conference Room in the Geotechnic Lab, and support given to establish the Engineering Technology and Innovation Center, and proposal to improve the landscape of the faculty near the main entrance and near the T-junction, improvement of the faculty main administration building, and improvement to stormwater disposal systems and the road network is very, very valuable. And I know that there are several schemes to support the general membership of the Pefaa as well. So I will leave those details to be elaborated by the Secretary Pefaa, maybe at a later stage. So before I wind up, I will briefly outline what I would like to focus to be implemented during my tenure. So my main focus is on the quality assurance of our undergraduate and postgraduate programs, implementation of the faculty-wide curriculum revision, and promote the interdepartmental, interfaculty, and inter-university collaborative research work, and improve the teaching and learning environment of the faculty related to both staff and the students. Unlike 15, 20 years back, large percentage of faculty members are actively involved in the research work now. 2 members from the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Professor Janaka Ekanayaka and Dr. Himal Suraveera, recognized as the first 2% researchers in the world in their respective fields by Stanford University is a testimony for this involvement. There are similar collaborative research work going on in the other departments as awarding of tier 4+ researchers for several staff members of the faculty is an example. So this very healthy and conducive environment, and when the frontier knowledge of the staff is solely infiltrated into the undergraduate teaching, there is an eventual and sustainable quality improvement. So with this, I would like to conclude my speech. Thank you very much again for giving me this opportunity to address you. And thank you very much again for your valuable contribution to the faculty. Your presence with us during this difficult period of time is very, very close. I will extend my fullest support to all the work you are now doing and planning to do in the future. Have a good day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The next item is announcement of awards and scholarships. So I would like to invite the Honorable Secretary to announce these awards and scholarships for 2021.